Lavender and Grace, Jen here again. Just going to answer some questions I had posted on Instagram and Facebook. If anyone had any questions about the convention that I just got back from, 2015 Light the Fire Young Living Convention, and some people messaged me or texted me or commented below, and I got a couple of questions. So I'm just going to go through and kind of answer as best as I can. I didn't figure out answers, it's going to be a little bit on the fly, but it was really fun, so I'm just going to try and answer and clarify a few things. So the main thing was people are like, what were the workshops, what were the topics and speakers, what did you learn? I could go on for like hours about that, so maybe I'll post more information or something, but there were a ton. So I mean, of course, Gary spoke about the farms and like the beginning of the company. Mary gave a lot of information about Gary's past because she's working on writing a book called Gary Young's Seed to Steal that will be coming out in Christmas time. What else? I got to hear the ULA guys speak. A pharmacist spoke on like their idea about Young Living oils and how they work with medications and all of that, and a lot of questions that people have. We got to also just hear some inspirational speakers like about leadership, which were really good, and you could apply that to like any area of your life. We heard from Kyle Maynard and also the guy who wrote the book called Do Over. His name was John Alec or something. So you could look those guys up online because they were really, really good. Like I took tons of notes with those two. Also, of course, just different topics. So there were breakout sessions on pet care with oils, the raindrop technique. I went to one called Aroma Lift, which I would love to put together a class and teach you guys that. It was a way that a lady like massages the different areas of the face and uses oils to just like help lift and tighten the muscles and the skin. And she was from Japan. She had the cutest accent, but like so knowledgeable, and she looked amazing. And it didn't take that long. So tons of workshops to reach, you know, whatever your interest level is. And of course there's the expo too, which is, there's like different stations for like the Thieves products and the skincare products and diffusers. There's huge, it smelled amazing by the diffuser section. And they had an area with all the oils out in the open. You could try and smell and taste and whatever, all the oils that you wanted. All the food products and the Ninja Bar, and so there's a lot. There's something for everybody at convention. It's hard to kind of boil that down. Somebody wrote, what about going to convention if you're new? Is it as beneficial to someone just starting out as those with a business base? They're thinking about going but might be overwhelmed. That's a good question, and actually I've only been with Young Living for just over a year, and the person who I traveled with too was less than a year, and she's not doing it as a business, and so I got her opinion on this a little bit too. And actually a lot of people that I met don't even do it as a business. Only about like 7 or 8% of Young Living members pursue it as a business. So most of the people, both of my roommates, don't even do the business side, and they just go because they love the products, they want to see what's new, they want to learn more about how it can benefit them and help those around them. And so it's totally good for new people. One of the people that I met had only become a member 6 weeks ago, and she went on Facebook and found a ticket for sale and came, and I was like, go you, that's awesome. It's a great way to just take control of your health and learn and network with people and make new friends, and it was amazing. So if you're new, it's totally still great to go. I mean, maybe even better because you get to learn all the history and you get to learn about the farms and what really sets Young Living apart. It makes our oils superior. So I would totally say if you're new, it is just as, if not more beneficial to come. It's very inspirational. Somebody asked how much it cost. So this can change a lot depending on what you do and how you like to vacation. The ticket itself is only $169. Right now they're on pre-order sale for $149 for next year, so you could save a little money that way if you order before August 10th of 2015. So that was $169. My flight, we paid a little bit more for a direct flight, so that was $270. Food, I kind of added up, was about $130, and I heard that this year the food was more expensive. We were in Texas at the Gaylord Texan, which was beautiful, but you had to get like a whole meal, so it was $15 to $20. Next year we're going back to Utah where it's a little bit more like $5 or $10 because you know you could just get like a sandwich or something, like not an entire meal. So that could probably be cut back next year. And I was also there a day early. I spent $15 on Uber. So in Salt Lake, I hear there's like a train or a tram or something. So then that's free within most of the hotel's distance. So then you might not even have to pay any travel costs. My hotel, so I shared with 2 other girls who I'd never met before, but they were really, really nice. So I paid $150 total for 5 nights. So only $30 a night was what I paid. And then shopping, because I just couldn't help myself in buying the new diffuser and books and oils and whatever. So I spent $240. So my budget was $1,000 and I spent $974. So I stayed within budget, but you could definitely do it for less if you wanted, or you could go way out. You could get a fancy hotel. You could do the Young Living Spa where they do raindrops and facials and stuff. You could buy all the new products and everything. So if you want to be like really fun like that, which would be fun, you know, then maybe budget $1,500 to $2,000 for that. But it really wasn't that bad considering it was 5 days that I was down there. My favorite part, like a lot. I'm really a learner. I love, even though I hated school, but I love to just sit and listen to people and learn. So my favorite part was probably like the opening sessions every day and some of the breakout sessions that we got into. I just love to soak up knowledge from people, take notes. I have tons of notes in here that hopefully I can share with all of you. So I just love to learn. So that was probably my favorite part. Food options. Okay, so this is another thing where it was different in Salt Lake than in the Gaylord. For us, they had bag lunches, which were like either a salad or a sandwich or a wrap. And then they came with like chips and a granola bar and a drink. Those were $15. And then otherwise you could go to a restaurant, which we never really waited in line for that. And that was a full buffet for $20. So the buffet was probably a little bit more worth your money just because it was like nice hot food and you got to sit down and enjoy it a little more. But you know, next year, I hear that the food at Salt Lake in years past was a lot more healthy, a little bit more, just not as much like fries and chips and stuff. But it was still pretty good. They always had vegetarian options and gluten-free options. What did I buy? I have a whole video called like what I got out of convention, and so you can go on there and see all the goodies that I either bought or got for free or whatever. This is just a couple. Like I got some little promotional things, a little mini diffuser, which is cute, some books, and the new oil. But you can watch that one to see more specifically what I got. What did I think of the new products? I think they're amazing, right? The new oil is probably my favorite new product. It smells awesome. You should totally get it. Other new products, the kids diffusers are adorable. When they showed the commercial for the little dinosaur diffuser, of course I was missing my kids, but like I almost cried at a commercial for a diffuser. So they're really, really cute. Would I go again? Yeah, of course I would. Why would I be talking to all of you if I didn't like it? I learned a lot. I met new people. I got to try new products, buy stuff. Like I'm totally going as long as I can until I'm old lady and someone has to push me around, then I'll still go. But yeah, so I would definitely go again. So I think that was all the questions. If anyone thinks of any more, feel free to comment below and I can just answer through typing and whatever. So hopefully I get to see all of you in 2016. Thanks. Bye.